Hello and welcome to the round 21 review for AFL Fantasy. It's George from Fantasy Take TV, and today we'll go over how we went, what our trades were and what our trades are going into round 22. So considering stuff like tags going forward, so there's a few options that I like, but yeah, not too sure what I'm going to do just yet, but we'll go over what I'm thinking. So we scored 2,323, round rank of about 4,000, and rank 544. So if I get top 500, I think that would be a good result. Hopefully keep going up, but see how we go. This week the midfield was quite poor. Tom Mitchell should have been gone about 10 weeks ago, but we just haven't been able to get rid of him. Walsh was disappointing. Connor Rosie got injured, and Stewart was just abysmal. Nothing worse than trading in a player you can't stand, and then they do this. So he got tagged as well. Just gave away lots of frees, but it is what it is. So yeah, our trades for last week, we'll go over that. So Ben Keys, I got him in a few weeks ago thinking he has this West Coast and North matchup. And he hit form again after being out of form for a while. Probably was a bad trade regardless, but yeah, he's a forward now, so he has to go. He scored about 40 today. Brought in Clayton Oliver, chucked the VC on him. I think that was the best trade we could have done. So happy with that. I think we did Oliver to Keys when Oliver was out. Now we've just gone back. And then we brought in Gus Brayshaw for Crisp. So I got 1 point on that. Not sure that was the right move. Probably needed to move on Mitchell, but we didn't have a whole lot of money to deal with. So Jack Crisp, there was some rumor that he's been playing with a sore back or something. So I read that on Twitter, so I just changed it. It's going to trade Sicily to Brayshaw and just did Crisp instead. But Brayshaw, I like his role. In the fourth quarter, his role was a bit iffy. It was a bit of wing time, so that's not good. But we'll just roll with it. You think that he holds a 50% CBA mid-roll. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I do like Angus Brayshaw. I think he's a good chance to be top 6 from the next 2 or 3 rounds. So yeah, so the defense, I mean, apart from Stewart, held up okay. I think I'm just going to keep holding Sicily, just because I was planning to, like this week, I was thinking maybe do we do Sicily to Redmond or something, or probably got to get rid of Tom Mitchell first, but even around 23, something like that. But that would have netted us negative 50 odd points. So with the defense, like Aaron Hall just disappeared in the fourth quarter today. Jake Lloyd just the 80 odd. Luke Ryan was good, but you never know what you're going to get with Luke Ryan. Sinclair's probably going to cop Ryan Clark in round 23. So how's Hearn going? Yeah, not too bad. He's averaging 90. Dacos has been pretty good, but can be has a low floor. And then Himmelberg, you never know. And then Whitfield is like just injury prone, I guess. But yeah, he's got a low floor too. So I think we just leave the defense as is. Probably not going to bother making any changes. Even if we cop a Sicily, a 70 from him next week, we're just going to leave it, I think. But yeah, see how we go. Midfield was really poor. Laird solid and Oliver outstanding. Had a nice matchup. And Neil was very good too. I think people want to move on Neil. I think he might have a tag this week. Yeah, St Kilda. So I think he's getting tagged this week. Maybe I think we'll loop Neil this week with Hollands or something. So yeah, and then the ruck line, I think Gorn Marshall. I think that's probably what you want. English is doing okay too, but I think that's the ideal setup. So that's good. And forward line, Bont 83, like whatever. Cogs was good. Cogs, I think he rolled his ankle, so hopefully he's all good. But he played out the game. Dunk's very good. Parker's been really, really good lately. Yeah, 109 5 round. Rosie was tracking okay. Kind of got his leg caught or something in a tackle. I think something like that. Looked like some sort of hyperextension. Might have sprained his knee or something like that. So I hope he gets up, because if he doesn't, we'll have to trade him to like an English or Bailey Smith. I think maybe Dylan Moore, just check the fixtures and stuff. And then Brody, again, against the Dogs mids, it's always going to be tough. And unfortunately, we looped Carmichael instead of Hollands, so we could have played Hollands. Well, it would have been over Rosie, I think. I think that's probably what we would have done, because I can't remember, maybe Brody had played already, and we'll never, like Bont, Cogs, Dunks, Parker, probably roll with them always, I guess, but 118 would have been nice to lock away. So yeah, lost a lot of points there potentially, but didn't think about it too much. Thought Carmichael with no Adams, maybe get some CBAs. That's alright, whatever. Yeah, even in hindsight, maybe he should have been in over Connor McDonald, I guess, but he must have not scored that well last week. His 3-round average is 77. So yeah, that's how the team went. We'll go into our trades and how I think the team looks. So I think, yeah, defense is fine, I guess. If Stewart puts in another bad one, you think he bounces back still, but I think he should be okay for 90, you would think, as long as he doesn't cop attention. But yeah, when he has to actually play on an opponent, he can have these meltdown games. He's done it in the past, so hopefully he has to play on no opponent. Midfield is fine, I think. We've got Brayshaw here, we'll get to that in a second, but yeah, I think midfield's fine. I think McLuggage was a little disappointing today. Started well, but yeah, didn't finish overly well and just misses everything in front of goal. I think Merritt should be fine. Don't know with Parrish back if that affects him much, but he looked like he checked out when he was tagged, but I think he'll bounce back. Nothing much else. Petrarca's been pretty good. But I think his CBAs are down, so I don't know if I like that. Then McRae looks like he's going to average like 100 to 105, maybe even less on the way home, so I'm not too sure. And then the rucks are fine, so we'll leave that. And the forward line is fine, I think. As long as they're all fit, I think Brady will bounce back. Dylan Moore is the most expensive forward. 5-round average 108, and he plays the Tigers, so that's actually a pretty good matchup. But yeah, I think we'll just leave the forward line for now. And then our trades are, we're going to go Connor McDonald down to a loophole. So Collingwood plays Sunday, 2 games in a row. So we'll just go to that, to a loop. So we have Hollins, we have Carmichael, we have Owens playing. We don't have any defense cover, so maybe we should actually grab defense cover, but I don't think we can fit it in anyway. But yeah, maybe just hope for the best in defense and use a trade there for required. And then we're going to go Brayshaw in for Tom Mitchell. So we look at the fixture. So Brayshaw plays West Coast this week, but then he plays GWS, which might cop a Perryman or Lockie Ashtag, or we might cop a tag there. So I'm not sure if that's the right call. Maybe we should go Merritt, but maybe we trade him out round 23. I'm not sure, but I think I want to get in on this West Coast matchup because I think West Coast probably played their grand final with Josh Kennedy's farewell game. Played okay. So yeah, I think they're probably going to get clobbered by Fremantle next week, and I think Brayshaw will do whatever he wants. So we'll go for Andy B, and I think that's the team. So I think the team's not too bad. I think it's good enough to hopefully get into the top 500. Hopefully Rosie pulls up okay. Otherwise, I think we'll probably go to Dylan Moore. How did Baz go this week? 110. He's butchering everything, but doesn't matter in this fixture. So we'll have English, Baz, or Dylan Moore. Not too sure. One of those 3. Yeah, we'll think about it, I guess. But yeah, that's the team. We'll do captains very quickly. Round 22. Laird, VC, Brayshaw, C. So we'll do that. But yeah, Laird's been just unbelievable. He's 5-round 138. I think his 10-round average would be 130 plus. So he's been incredible this year. And then we'll see in DB. Oops, that's VC. So we'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.